and welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Okay, let's exit out and we're going to start work with all of the functionalities that we use to take care of the calculator itself. So let me go right up here inside inside the display. Okay, the display function. I'm going to start by first of all taking care of the operation. With the operation in there, I'm just going to enter private in lowercase, private void operation, enter parentheses, and there. Now in there, first of all, let's use an if statement. I'll just copy that. So if the value text dot length, if that is equals 0, then we want the system to return there. Now let's declare a double variable. So double, that will be digits. This very digits, I'm going to call that digit 2. That is equals double. Let's correct this. So digit 2 would be equals double dot value of the value text there. Now as for digit number 1, this very one, that will be equals digit 2. So come right down here and say digit 1 equals digit 2 dot double value, and enter semicolon there. Now I'm going to say equals, that will be equals false, and value text, that will be 0. There we go. So one of the very first function is taken care of. So I might as well take care of the arithmetic operators. So I'm going to say void. Let's call that plus, or we can call that addition. Let's just call it plus. And in the case of plus operator, that would be number 1. And we just call the operation this very one that we've just created. Paste that right there. There, that takes care of that. Okay. Now we also need to take care of the others. Alright, let's copy this. We also have subtract, or we can call it, yeah, let's just call it minus, and that will be 2. Then we have the multiplication, that's number 3. Then we have division, and that, I'm going to change that to division, and this will be number 4. Then number 5, that will be modulus. 5 there. Those are the basic operators, the 5 basic operators I intend to use. And I'm also going to take care of the plus minus. So let's come down here the case of plus minus, let's just say if this equals that, grab hold of that, come right down here, plus minus, paste, and we want it to return. So want it to return as follows. It's a dot char arth, and that is equals minus there, and that should be 0. Okay, here we also want the value of value text, that to be equals value text dot substring, and the value of the substring, that will be 1. And do that and change it here, right here, 1. Else value text, that is equals that plus value text. So what will happen is, whatever button you click on, when you click on the plus minus, the minus sign will be added right in front of it. There, that's what we've just done in here. Okay, now we still have more functions to take care of. Okay, let's take care of the digits. So I'm going to call that void digit, and that takes in the following arguments. Okay, so in here, let's grab hold of all of these here, not all, but just grab hold of some of it. So if value text dot length, okay, let's say that should be dot length. Okay, value text dot length, and that is equals. Let's get this right, I'm getting tired. Right, and in that case, value test equals all of this. 0 equals this one will be 0, and digit dot digit dot char arth, character arth 0, and that is if not equals decimal. In that case, value test equals value test plus the digits. Alright, so grab hold of this, paste it here, equals value text dot digit. There we go. So that is taken care of. That will be plus. Okay, now that that is done, let's take care of something else. Let's take care of the let's take care of the dot, since the body text is taken care of. So I've just corrected this. So that's the digit, and I've also speed up the whole process, and I've taken care of the dot, that's for the decimal, and I also wrote another function for the that to check the equals. That is the function here for the equals. Okay, this is the keyboard one that we did together, but this very function I meant to call it inside the digits, so I'm going to scroll right up there and just call that here as well. There we go. Okay, looking good so far. I've also speed up the whole process by adding two more functions. This is to clear, and this other one is to view the result that we have on the system and print it out. Okay, I'm going to call clear, so let's just grab hold of clear. So the clear function will be called inside the constructor for the design. So let's go right up there, right here, paste that in there, and we also need to call the view result inside the plus minus right here. So that will be view result. So make sure that function is called as well. Okay, another very important function we need is going to be for the backspace. So let's come right here, and that is it here, right on top of the operator. Yep, that is the function for backspace. Okay, and underneath here, anytime the backspace becomes empty, it defaults back to 0. Okay, all what these lines of code does is just to clear the numbers individually until it becomes empty. Once it's empty, this if statement will default it back to 0. Alright, that is that taken care of. Now we need to attach all of these functions straight onto the buttons. Okay, let's scroll right down and just do this. So right underneath here, I'm going to create a public function, and I'll just call that void action perform. So void action perform. Once that is done, we can even get rid of this void action perform, and that is going to be events and so on. So once that action perform is done, I'm then going to get rid of this. Alright, so press enter. Now the very first one is going to be, first of all, let's create an object, and I'll just call that objects equals events dot get source. There. So we seem to have two action perform in there, so I'm going to get rid of this. You can comment it out if you want to, just get rid of it. Alright, so in here that should be an event. So let's change that to event so that that error will disappear. There, that error is gone. And if you notice, the error that this one was causing before is all gone now, because we now have an event. We can even delete it if you want. Alright, we now have an event that is driving the whole system. Now, the very first that I'm going to take care of, let's first of all take care of the backspace according to how the system looks like, because let's compile and run, you see what I'm talking about. So run. Now I'm going to start with the this is the backspace, this very one. Okay, I'm going to start with that. So right underneath here, let's say if object equals btn delete I'm going to put a curly braces here so that I can just do it all on one line. Then in that case, display dot backspace. That is the function that I showed you guys earlier. Close that. Close the curly braces. That is the very first one taken care of. So if you want, you can just copy and change it around. In total, there's going to be 20. So the next one is going to be clear. For the clear, this one will become clear. Function clear. And underneath, the next one is going to be modulus. Yeah, that is mode. And the function here, that will be mode. Dot, yeah, modulus. And after that I have PM, and this one is going to be PM. Dot PM. There. Okay, that is all taken care of. That's very good. We also have the numeric function. Okay, I'm going to now take care of the numeric function. So this is for the very first column, and this one is going to be 7. Change that to 7, and here that will be 7, digit 7. Dot digit, this very one here, and the value is 7. There, that's that done. So copy that. After 7 we have 8, 9, and a plus sign there. That's good. So I'm just arranging it according to the rows. So this one is going to be the plus one. So this is 8, 9. It's 9 here, 8, and this is going to be the plus. I think, yeah, it's called plus. No, it's called addition. Add, and this is called plus. Dot plus. Alright, done. Grab the next one. Paste. This is going to be 4, 5, and 6. And this is going to be, I think I call this the minus. Yeah, minus. And here, let's subtract. This is 6. This is 5 and 4. Okay, looking good. Then we have the next one, that is 1, 2, 3, and beside it is think is the division. Divide. No, multiplication. Mod. And this is 2 or 1, 2, 3. And in here, dot multiplication. There we go. Okay, that's good. So copy that, paste, and this is going to be 0, and this is decimal, and beside the decimal that will be equals sign, and we then have division. Right, so this is division, this is equals, yeah, that's correct, and this is decimal. That is good, all taken care of. Look at that, guys. Okay, so let's compile and run it. Compile and see what's going to happen next. Alright, nothing is happening. I need to call it inside digits. So let's view it inside the digits. So let's go right up here, and I need the digit itself. Where is it? The function digit. There we go, right here. Okay, all I need to call is view result. Paste that in there. Okay. Alright, we have the PM is viewing that. Digit is now viewing it. Okay. We also need a decimal to make sure it views the result. Scroll right down. Alright, so I think I've viewed all the results. They all have view. That is fine. Okay, just to be on the safe side, let's go back and check. The last thing that is left actually is to take care of the equals buttons, and hopefully that should be it. Right, that's digits, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. PM, that's fine. Modulus, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm on the right path. Yeah. Alright then, let's just take care of the, let's take care of the equals. Alright, I'm going to do that right underneath the operator. Yeah, right here. Okay, with the equals, I'm just going to say void equals. Yeah, put an S on it. There. Now, first of all, let's declare a variable that I'm going to call answer. Now, if the value equals 0, I want it to return, so I might as well get hold of that. And this, I'm going to need that, so get hold of all of these here. Let's grab that and paste it right underneath here. Yeah, that'll save me some time. Now the next thing is I'm now going to use a switch statement. Let's say switch. OP, the operator, if you guys can still recall, there. And let's say case number one. Case number one, that is the plus sign. So that would be answer equals digits 1 plus digit 2 dot double value there. And all I then need to do is just end up with a break in there. There we go. So that's the very first one taken care of. So all I'm now going to do is I'm going to copy this and just change it around. Case number 2. Case number 2, that will be subtract. And number 3, that is multiply. Changes to 3. Number 4, that will be division. That's 4. And we'll divide here. Case number 5, that is modulus. 5 and modulus. That's easy. Okay, and finally, what about the default? Let's enter a default statement in there. So come right down here and say default. That is going to be value text equals new double. That will be equals, change that, equals new double and answer dot convert that to string there. And view itself, that will be, so let's come down here and just say view result there, and equals, in that case will become true, equals true. Digit, that's digit 1, that will be equals 0, while the operator equals 0 as well. Okay, so let's take care of these errors that I have in here. That is invalid, so the default statement is not there. That should have been equals 0, and enter a break in there, and that's, get rid of that, and that should take care of my equals. So bring it down so that you guys can see it properly. That is equals taken care of as well. Alright then, so let's save it and try it out, compile it first, and let's see how that's going to work. So click on run. Very good. So let's try this out. Let's try all of the backspace. That is fine. And clear, we need to have a look at that. So backspace is working fine. Let's say 8 times 3 equals, whoa, that is, there's something wrong in there. So let's come right down here where that shouldn't have, there we go, the function here, it's not a digit, it's actually a clear. So it's equals, dots equals, there we go, that's the function that I needed. Now curly braces, and the other one, the clear, wasn't working. Let's look for the clear. Okay, the clear seems alright here. So okay, let's take it up and just see here. Let's see, we need the clear. Let's delete. Oh, look at that. That is wrong. That should have been clear. Okay, that's a problem when you sometimes copy. So that is fine. Hopefully, I think it's all fine now. Okay, let's take it from the top. So have a good look at the lines of codes. I'm going to bring it down up to here, there. So you can always pause the video now and just type it all out. As for the equals, as for the plus, minus, multiplication, division, the decimal point, equals, clear, function, has to view the keyboards. Bring it down, down again, and again. Of course, if you are DJ Omen's channel member, you can always just give DJ Omen, just drop him a line. There we go. But you have to be a channel member. There we go, guys. That is it, all taken care of. So I'm now going to run it and let's see how that's going to work. Compile and let's run. Decision time 8 multiplied by 3, that is correct. Clear, very good. Clear is now working. Plus that. There we go. And that is how you create your own calculator in Java using the applet itself. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this beautiful tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it. And please do subscribe to this, my second channel. And you can also join to become a member of DJ Omen's channel. So if you want to know more about programming in Java, you can always visit my second channel or my first channel. So with that, I'm going to say bye for now. You all have a nice day now.